Hi, I am Percy Alvarado, and this is my video reflection on the live Task 9, Moodle MOOC 4, Exploring Facebook Group for Learning, released on Sunday, June 29, 2014, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Duration 60 minutes. Speaker, lecturer Leanne Andlar, Singh, a WISC live class. At the start of the live class, Dr. Nelly Dutch greeted us and encouraged us to place where we are and whatever we want to add in the chat box. Also, talk about the features of the chat box. Then, introduce the speaker, lecturer Leanne Andlar Singh. She talked about Leanne Andlar's biography. Mr. Singh has a Master in Science, lecturer of Computer Science of the Department of Computer Science of the University of Guyana. Lecturer Singh greeted us and started talking about the issue of live class. The topic discussed in this online class was about setting up and using Facebook groups for e-learning. This presentation by lecturer Singh explored the use of Facebook groups to facilitate learning. This presentation led participants through the process of creating a Facebook group. Participants explored the features of Facebook group and identified the pedagogical benefits derived from their use. The design and other problems associated with the use of Facebook groups are also explored. To break the ice, lecturer Singh asked if we were using Facebook to get an idea of the level we have in this social network. He said that we placed the answer in the chat box. The outline of the presentation is as follows: context, related work, Facebook, university groups, getting started with Facebook, discussion, Facebook design, conclusion, recommendations, future designs, and references. The professor stressed that Facebook groups can only be used for students over 13 years due to Facebook policy about age. Lecturer Singh said since about 5 years ago he has using the social network Facebook for their classes to support their online students. To start with the content of the presentation, Mr. Singh talked about the current context of the University of Guyana in relation with the learning. He says they don't have any learning management system and they want to apply with Moodle soon. Lecturers are free to explore any tool. A range of technologies are adopted and they use social networking like Yahoo groups, blogs, Google Sites, Peerwise, and Facebook for the teaching and the learning. About the lecturer's experience, the following was found. Technologies are adopted for both formal and informal learning. Blogs are used to post updates and share resources. Yahoo groups use it to share files and communicate with students. Google Sites used to share notes and other resources. Peerwise used it for implementing contributing student pedagogy, and Facebook groups used to share files, discuss course materials, and communicate. Currently, there are some challenges that has a teacher. These are inadequate understanding of effective technology integration, little or no support, no reward, a struggle to remain motivated, and do at your own risk and at the expense of research. On this subject, Mr. Singh found research results related to the use of Facebook as an educational technology. For example, Boyens says Facebook can be used as a teaching tool but problem with accessing real effect. Chan et al. Says Facebook useful for reflecting on learning experience. And De Villiers Pretorius says Facebook was effective a learning environment to support collaborative learning. Al-Atabi e Younis say, engineering students found that Facebook supported their learning. Gray, Annabelle, and Kennedy says, teaching and learning using Facebook is a challenge for teachers and students alike. Xion Chi-Li says, social presence is the most important factor that determines students' usage of Facebook. The features of social presence indeed can also encourage students to collaborate and work together. McCarthy identified many positive outcomes associated with first-year student use of Facebook as a learning tool. Johnston, Chen, and Hauman says students are more dependent on Facebook than Twitter, and noted change in usage, attitude, and perception of Facebook over time. Schroeder and Greenbaum says, number of posts on Facebook was nearly 4 times more than on WebCT, Blackboard. Posting raises more complex topics, generated more detailed replies. De Schieber et al. Says, students assigned to Facebook did not write longer or more frequent posting than students assigned to Moodle. A possible reason was that the students did not like having discussion in a separate system, Facebook, as they had been using Moodle in the course. One, it says, use Facebook group as LMS for announcements, sharing resources, organizing weekly tutorials, conducting online discussions. Students satisfied with affordance, but they have some limitations like file format issues, threat management, and uncertainty about privacy. Lecturer Singh used Facebook groups every time he created a new class. He used it to share, connect, etc. Groups form the basis for all class activities. Set up for all classes, students locate group and ask to join, communications, notice updates, etc., resources sharing, lecture notes, other reading materials, discussions, any topical discussion allowed, some tutorials, some formal use we as explore, group chats. Mr. Singh, he showed some proper reference on this topic, as you can see here. And here. And here. So, how to start with Facebook as a teacher? Mr. Singh says that we have to resolve some questions before we begin a class, as for example, we must ask what kind of profile we want, what kind of privacy settings we have to use, who will do moderation, how will moderation be done, how will be the roles, how to manage participants, who to invite, how to invite. This kind of question should ask himself. He encouraged the participants to respond this question in the chat box. Here is a summary chart of the different types of accounts in Facebook and his main features. The use of each kind of account depends on what we want for teaching. We have profile, page, and group. Lecturer Singh went on to say that apart from here, we will show how to properly prepare a group on Facebook, subject of this class. Here are the features that we have to pay attention when designing classes with a group. We can create 3 types of Facebook groups according to the type of privacy you desire with our students. Open, closed, and private. Each group type has its own characteristic of enrollment. In an open group, we join at any time and can even invite anyone to that one. The information and content of the group can be viewed by anyone and can be indexed by search engines. In a closed group, to enter the group, we have to apply and wait for administrators to give us access. Anyone can see the group description, but only members will see the wall, discussion forum, and photos. In a private or secret group, the group does not appear as a search result or profiles of its members. Just get to join a private or secret group by invitation, and only members of the group can view the group information and content. We can add members to the group, inviting them through email or adding them from our friends list on Facebook. We can also manage files on our group, creating them or uploading. For example, we can upload a file from your hard drive or Dropbox storage service. Personally, lecturers use a Facebook group to share all material classes and create assignments. We also have a search box in the group to find the downloaded files and comments from participants enrolled. Also, from the Files tab, we can create a document from collaborating writing that will be reflected in the news section of the group and may receive comments, likes, and can be shared by group members, as you see here. Also, in Facebook groups, we can download the last version of a file for his updated, and as you see here. Other features that can be found in a group are polling, asking questions, tagging, group chat. Mr. Singh concludes saying, Facebook groups support some aspect of learning management, threads, discussions, file sharing, searching, enrollment management. The biggest challenge is for user management, define who are legitimate group members. For locating content, finding discussion topics. Some recommendations are provide training to students, users, for search, a blog, the use of Dropbox, use of social tagging, labeling, and posting. After giving recommendations to use Facebook groups, lecturer Singh proceeds to give a live demonstration from his personal account on Facebook. But before he returned once again to ask if they had any questions about the class, and if so, ask through the chat box. He showed his Facebook profile and groups to which he are enrolled. Delineate within the yellow square, you can see the groups that currently has the lecturer. Pressing the link to more, we enter to see all the groups we belong to or manage. Also, we can see the local groups that he joined. For example, we enter to a group that lecturer Singh administered. We see all the documents he created in the group and all the members. To create a group, click the Create Group button. Then we give a name to the group. And we can take advantage to choose members from the list of contacts we have for our group. Then press Create button. We select our group icon to display on the left side of our profile and press the OK button. Here we can see the group created. Lecturer Singh gave us some recommendations for the proper management of the group. Pressing the gear icon on the right side of the group, we can configure different elements of the group. We select the Edit Group Settings option. In this space, we can configure several elements such as change the group name, the type of privacy that we want for the group, on the approval of requests from members, place an address to the group, giving a description of the group, place tags, labels to the group, choose the type of content and permission to publish about approved publications. For example, here lecturer Singh tried to enter address for the group. Here he tried to choose a contact for adding to the group, with which he can chat from the chat group. The group administrator can accept enrollment requests to join the group, as you see here. Any person belonging to the group can be an administrator. This configuration can be done from the gear icon on Members tab of the group. From the Files tab of the group can create a document and or upload a file that can be a document, an image, or a PPT presentation, for example. If you want to upload a file, it can be made from your hard disk or Dropbox service. Here is a PowerPoint presentation. Here you can see how the presentation will be from the news area of the group. He finally returned to give recommendation about the management of the group and asked if there are more questions. At the end of the presentation, there was some technical questions about WizQ platform use and about the improvements that might be taken to be even more useful this Facebook tool. Thank you for your attention.